My name is Natalie Foster. I'm Green Corps class of 2002, and I'm CEO and co-founder of Rebuild the Dream. I decided to do Green Corps because my years as a student activist at Pepperdine University reminded me that I had a lot to learn. We did a lot of hell raising on campus, but it wasn't always strategically aimed at outcomes that changed the world. And I wanted to learn how to focus the energy I had to really create the sort of change that I wanted to see in the world. I also did Green Corps because the folks I interacted with who were in the class or had graduated from Green Corps were very impressive organizers. I learned a lot from watching them. I learned a lot from working side by side with them. And I wanted to have that impact on future organizers as well. One of the best parts about Green Corps is the ability to learn a skill, so to sit in a classroom and hear from the best people how to, do that skill, and then get to go try it. My year, I remember hearing a media training on how to run a press conference, which I had never done before, and then heading to Georgia to, target Max Cleland to protect the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, and holding my first press conference at the Carter Center in front of this big caribou, this big bronze caribou that sort of indicated, the President Carter's belief in protecting the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, and brought together labor leaders in Georgia and clergy. And one of the reporters was from the Associated Press, and he wrote this great piece talking about the birds that migrated through Georgia who, lived in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, and how this would change their migration patterns. And that piece was picked up and reprinted in outlets all across the United States. And, that was my first press conference. And so I was really appreciative of the training that I'd gotten at Green Corps and the experience to actually go give it a try. 6 months ago, I came together with social entrepreneur Billy Wimsatt and Green Jobs champion Van Jones and myself to co-found an organization we call Rebuild the Dream. We seek to be an engine for a 21st century movement for the American middle class and those who aspire to belong to it. Right out of the gate, we crowdsourced the Contract for the American Dream, which is a progressive economic vision for this country. 130,000 people came together to write the Contract for the American Dream online and in house meetings, thousands of house meetings across the country. The best solutions bubbled up, and we've codified them into the Contract for the American Dream. And now we've set out organizing around these economic solutions. It's very important to the broader environmental and social change movement that there are strong organizers kind of at all positions within organizations making decisions and running campaigns. And there has to be a training program for that. And for the past 20 years, Green Corps has been doing just that. I think that is incredibly important infrastructure to have in the progressive movement. And frankly, I wish there were dozens more programs like Green Corps.